Have a good day. LA Beast here, and 6 years ago, I embarked on a journey to taste test some of the strangest and most weird canned food items in existence, ranging from pork brains to rattlesnake in a can, and even Sweet Sue's whole chicken, which has since been discontinued. First up, we have Sweet Sue's whole chicken in a can, to which I've had this item in the past, and it kind of reminded me of a chicken doused in booger juice. And today, 3 years later, when I open up this can, I hope it'll be a different story. Nope. And here today, 6 years later, my goal is quite simple. And that is to, from this mystery grab bag full of canned food items, hopefully, I'm going to tell you exactly how this new batch of weird canned foods tastes. And if I can make it through all the way to the end, I have a special mystery item that I bought off of eBay, which is from the year 1970, and it's questionable at best if this food item should be humanly consumed all these years later. So without further ado, and in the spirit of keeping things short, sweet, and simple, let the canned food extravaganza begin. I have my trusty old school can opener. The first item that we have, this canned food item, never knew this existed. We have some butter powder. And you know, once, I think back in 2016 or 17, I consumed 8 sticks of salted butter in roughly 3 minutes and 16 seconds, and I could immediately feel my arteries clogging. So in my opinion, how bad could powdered butter be, or powdered butter? It's interesting, and you know what? We have a long way to go, but I'm going to start by opening this up. There are instructions on the side. I need a ½ cup of butter powder plus 1½ tablespoons of water, and that's equivalent to ½ cup or 1 stick of store-bought butter. That's too much math. Just in case you're wondering what powdered butter looks like, there you go. I have a second camera here for close-up value. Interesting. It does in fact smell like straight up butter. Huh. That's weird. It looks like flour that you would put it like if you're baking something. I do have some utensils off to the side. This is ½ cup. Now as far as like tablespoons, oh man. All right. Interesting. Let's put some. I'm just gonna do it like this then. I'm gonna start mixing it with my spoon. Interesting. It's like I'm churning some butter, like in the Weird Al song. It's like lumpy. It's like lumpy butter. So without further ado, it's kind of like curdled cheese. Cheers. I'm about to eat some butter. I feel like I just took a spoonful of tasteless lard. Okay. I can definitely hear myself getting fatter. It finishes off with the buttery butter taste, as if you went to the movies and the guy like dumped the straight up butter onto the popcorn. I can definitely taste the butter. I can taste like the powderyness of a piece of cornbread that's uncooked. So you know what? I would definitely say if you could put fat ass into a can, it would be powdered butter. Next up in the mystery grab bag, we have some canned fish balls. And after doing further research by simply reading the side here, fish balls are a product of Norway, and they include whitefish, some great silver smelt, Argentina silas, haddock, Melanogramus gelaphinus, Alaska pollock, and some Pacific whiting. So it seems like fish balls are literally a whole bunch of different fish, maybe in a ball. I've never seen what these look like. This has a pull top to it. I'll give you my initial, let's see what it smells like once I open this. Interesting. They look like chicken nuggets. They look like chicken nuggets right off the bat, but tofu chicken nuggets. Huh. It smells fishy. Now let's dump it out. They're definitely tofu chicken nuggets. LABs. Let's have some fish balls. I mean, you know what? My discrepancy is, as I'm getting this all over the floor, this doesn't look like a ball. Just shut up and eat it. Cat food. You know what? It tastes like a can of sour sardines, potato latke style. It's like as if what I just ate there. It's like a guy in Norway's dirty hands who's like sitting here all day making these into fish balls with his dirty hands. A guy from Norway's dirty hands. Is fish balls my favorite food in existence? No. But could I eat it if I had to survive? Absolutely. You know what? Not terrible. Fish balls and brine from Norway. If you have the means, go out and find a can and enjoy some for yourself. Chicken nuggets, tofu. What could we possibly have next? None other than some future essentials. Raisin bran in a can. We got some raisin bran cereal in a can. And you know what? When it comes to cereal, I'm definitely no stranger. I've actually consumed some expired cereal, such as some Count Chocula from 1987. And when I tried to consume some 1985 G.I. Joe action stars, it tasted like chemicals. But here today, I'm expecting this raisin bran to taste just how I would as if I was consuming it out of a box, because this has been vacuum sealed and it's packed with fresh oxygen absorber and food grade desiccant pack. So you know what I expect, hopefully for the love of God, for this raisin bran to not taste like 1985 G.I. Joe action stars. The top of the can has been dented and compromised. Alright, after much strife, we have gotten this can to look just like it has, so we can get the raisin bran out. And on first sniff here, it smells like a tin can. It smells stale. A slightly stale raisin bran. Alright. Absorber pack, there we go. I do have a carafe with milk in it, so let's just, without further ado, it looks normal. Not bad. The bran tastes like it should. The raisins have like a small coating of sugar. Not bad. I would have to say that Future Essentials Raisin Bran cereal in a can tastes just like it should. I guess it was packaged on May 2024. Not bad. Next up, it's a small item here. And you know what? Sticking with the breakfast theme, we have some canned omelets. And you know what? I don't know specifically what language this is written in, but I believe these might be from Japan. Made by the CB Handmade Canned Food Company. Never in my life. I've had regular omelets, but I've never had omelets in a can. So I guess there's no better place than here and no better time than now. Okay. It looks like a sour peach. Interesting. Right off the bat, it smells like wet omelet water. Yeah, it looks like a wet peach. Maybe I can get this all in one fell swoop. Nope. Ah, interesting. Okay, canned omelets. It's a canned omelet. I'm about to eat a canned omelet here. It tastes like wet tofu palace. Okay, I don't even know what that means. A Humpty Dumpty squishy egg fart. If Humpty Dumpty farted, that's what a canned omelet tastes like. Weird. It's a weirdness. We'll just get one more final. It's like a tofu. Wilbur. Definitely so far, not my favorite. Slightly tastes like eggs, that mostly tastes like tofu palace. Okay. We have some Armour potted meat. Armour potted meat, which is America's favorite. And you know what my question is? How much potted meat is too much potted meat? And I'm gonna have to say, there's your answer. As you know what, I tried to order just one can, and I accidentally ordered the entire case. So yeah, you know what, I've never had potted meat before in my life, and like at first, I was thinking like, maybe it could be kind of like Spam, like a breakfast or a lunch type meat. And after I'm looking at the photo right here, in my professional opinion, potted meat looks like cat doo-doo. Just to be a little bit more specific, I'll read the ingredients here. Under ingredients, mechanical separated chicken, pork, water, salt. So mechanically separated chicken and pork. Without further ado, America's favorite. You know what? I'm going to be the judge of that. If potted meat is in fact America's favorite. Interesting. Okay, so my very first visual, it penetrates the nostrils. I'm sitting up here, like 100%. You know what? It's like a cat/dog food smell. And I'm a guy who's actually consumed dog food before. It has a slight hint of hot dogs. It looks as if like somebody took a whole bunch of hot dogs, put it into a blender, and then put it into this can and called it potted meat. Interesting. It looks wet. Yeah. It looks like wet cat food. It's hot dog puree. I'm slightly hesitating here. In this close-up shot, it also looks like chocolate ice cream, which is confusing. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, my guess is okay. Cheers. Potted meat. Whoa. Whoa. It's potted meat to me tastes like a salty hot dog meat wetness. But it's like there's like little tiny particles in there. It's very salty. It's like a baby food, but it's like thicker. It's like a thick baby food. Salty. I'm spitting this all over the place here. It's okay. mashed up hot dogs in a blender with a boatload of salt is armored potted meat. Is it my favorite? I don't know. Continuing right along, the next canned food item that we have here today would have to be Knuckles brand genuine whoop ass. And you know what? Quite honestly, this may be a novelty item. Used with extreme caution, it may explode upon opening. The ingredients: 8 ounces of ownage, half a cup of pain, 3 teaspoons of humiliation, 1 ounce of hardcore. Heat on high until the mixture turns red and boils over. Garnish with road rage and enjoy. Blah 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 blah. Honestly, I don't know what quite possibly could be in this can of genuine 100% whoop ass. There's something in here for sure. Looks like dirt. It smells like shit. Okay, well, fair enough. You know what? This looks like chewing tobacco. Pretty interesting. It looks like chewing tobacco wood chips, and it smells like heat. Fuck. I really didn't think there was going to be anything in here. I thought this was a novelty item. But nonetheless, in this thing of genuine whoop ass, it's definitely like it's like soggy wood chips. Well, it looks like disgusting chewing tobacco. Here we are. I'm gonna have some genuine whoop ass made by the Knuckles Company. I'm eating dirt. I'm eating wood chips and dirt that's wet. It's got an earthy tone to it. Probably shouldn't be eating it. It's reminiscent when I ate pencils one time. Whoa. Is this legal? Interesting. Alright. Knuckles, genuine whoop ass. I thought there was going to be like a stuffed toy animal in there. I just ate some wood chips. As we're coming down the home stretch, if I'm thinking correctly here, even though I put this in the bag prior to hitting record, this is something that I really want to try, and it seems interesting to me, and that would be Thicket Maple Cinnamon French Toast Puree. So Maple Cinnamon French Toast Puree. Thicket is actually a company that I think for like senior citizens or people that are having trouble eating regular foods, they blend the food down and then add like their special thickening agent to it. A couple years ago, I took 3 liters of High C Ecto Cooler. I added some Thicket, and it was like I was like drinking like green slime. So it's weird. Definitely has a weird texture. Like, you know what? I want to open this up and see if it actually tastes like a Denny's Grand Slam breakfast. You know what? I don't even need the can opener. So let's see here. I'll give you what I think it smells like, looks like. Interesting. It looks like it's like it still has the can imprint on it. It smells like a crusty piece of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with a hint of soggy bread. But they're like an apple sauce, like an apple cinnamon is what it smells like. Just put it in the damn bowl. Whoa. But it looks like a mound of, a heaping mound of, all right, let's just jump right into it. Is this gonna taste like the breakfast of a lifetime? It's like cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving, but it's like a breakfast. Like, It's like a French toast pudding Like there's some sort of acid. There's like an acidity. It's very thick. Something tastes off. Yeah, it's if they took like a piece of French toast with like maple syrup and everything all into it. A pudding made out of French toast soggy bread, apple cinnamon. It does have the cinnamon taste to it. And then like whatever natural flavors they added to it, it makes it taste like shit. Not what I was expecting. You know what? Like I was expecting the taste to be up here. The taste is down here. The second to last item that we have in this mystery canned food grab bag is some Bega processed cheese, which is a product from Australia. It's been around since 1899. And I'm thinking, you know what? If this cheese has been around since 1899, how bad could it really be? Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. From Australia, some processed Bega cheese. That's pretty interesting. It looks pretty cool. It still has the imprints on there. Oh, it smells like a rubber boot. Okay, you know, like if a piece of cheese could fart, it smells like cheese farts, but it also, it's reminiscent of, if anybody's ever had Velveeta cheese, or like Velveeta macaroni and cheese. It's like a rubbery log of cheese. It definitely smells like a rubber boot mixed with Velveeta. Interesting. Let's see if this is a jiggly. Whoa. It's like interesting. It's got like a candle wax feel to it, and it feels like it's a little bit jiggly. Like if a man got breast implants, but for man boobs, this is like a moob. It's just like a jiggly man boob piece of cheese from Australia. Freak it! Without further ado, very chewy. Whoa. Very strong. It's very strong. Now, if somebody took like cheese rubber, like a cheese rubber, and then took like a flavor injector and injected it with stale Swiss cheese flavor, it's just a very candle wax, plasticky, chewy, interesting cheese that I've ever had. Very reminiscent of not bad. Since 1899, Bega processed cheese. Like if there was a zombie apocalypse tomorrow, now this would be a delicacy that I would eat to be able to survive. I could absolutely eat this. Heck yeah to cheese. All right, this final strange, weird canned food item definitely wasn't so weird back in the year 1970. And that would be, this is the mystery food item I have in my hands. A chocolate nut roll. And I believe this is an MRE from like the Vietnam War. And what a chocolate nut roll entails, it's made of sugar, water, flour, almonds, chocolate, eggs, shortening, non-fat dry milk, salt, artificial vanilla, flavoring, citric acid, and leavening. This weighs 3.5 ounces, and it was packed by Morton House Kitchens, Inc., Nebraska City, Nebraska. You know, made right here in the USA back in 1970. Yeah, I've eaten old meals ready to eat that were like 50 plus years old, and I feel like because of the way that they were packaged, by adding like hot water, it actually tastes pretty good. Like it tasted fresh, as if somebody made it yesterday. But with like the one thing I do remember from those MREs, the dessert, anything with like chocolate or milk when I ate 26-year-old Doritos, like the cheese. Like the cheese and dairy doesn't hold for many years. I'm just going to give you my honest thoughts and opinion. If you're sitting home on your couch and you're 54, I am eating something as old as you. Potentially. Depending on... Oh, jeez. Depending on... This is... Whoa. It smells like raisin bread, but like I got like a whiff of 1970. Interesting. It's like a nut roll, but it's a muffin. It looks good. And it smells like stale raisins. So like it's definitely and you know what? There are no raisins. It smells like stale raisins, but it doesn't smell rancid. Oh, because that's just a wrapper. That's just a wrapper. Okay, Jesus. Interesting. And you know what? The people that sold this to me on eBay, it's like, need we not have to remind you not to consume this? And like that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Honestly, like I was like, you know what? If it has mold on it, I'm not going to be eating it if it has mold on it. And does it have mold on it? I don't know. Just shut up and eat the damn. Eat it. This is from 1970. It smells like chocolate chips. I feel like I'm in for a treat here today. I'm the LA Beast, and I'm about to eat a 1970 Vietnam era chocolate nut roll. It's stale. I'm eating 54-year-old chocolate chips right now. Very dry. Very dry. There we go. It's going downhill. I guess the milk, whatever the milk is in the chocolate, it's like sour milk. Is what the chocolate chips taste like. Sour milk. This is weird. Oh man. Okay, no. We'll wrap it up here. Take one more bite after this. Yeah, it's like it smells like chocolate chips. Whatever the muffin part, it doesn't taste that bad. Very dry and stale. The chocolate chips taste like acidic raindrops. All right. Interesting. Chocolate nut roll. We'll wash it down with some seltzer here. It's very dry. So overall, in conclusion, you know, I ate leavening. I ate some leavening and non-fat dry milk from 1970 just then. Interesting. Not as bad as I thought it would be. I was actually pretty nervous heading into this. Very dry. But overall, not bad. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I guess when you eat things from a tin can, when it's really old, it still tastes decently mediocre. Appreciate everybody. Stay tuned. This is the LA Beast. Have a good day. Heck yeah. You know what? I think we're done. I think we're good.